Making decisions is at the heart of every successful business, but even the most experienced leaders can fall into common traps. In this video, we'll explore the most frequent pitfalls in business decision-making, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. Whether you're running a startup or managing a large team, understanding these challenges is crucial. Let's start by identifying why decision-making can be so tricky, and what's at stake if we don't pay attention to these common errors. Poor decisions can lead to wasted resources, lost opportunities, and even damage to your company's reputation. It's not just about financial loss, bad choices can also lower team morale and slow down progress. Recognizing the true cost of mistakes helps us appreciate the importance of thoughtful decision-making. In the next scenes, we'll break down the most common pitfalls and how to sidestep them for better business outcomes. One of the most common pitfalls is overconfidence. Leaders may believe their experience or intuition is enough, leading them to overlook important data or alternative viewpoints. This can result in decisions that aren't fully informed. To avoid that, always question your assumptions and seek input from others. Encourage a culture where team members feel comfortable challenging ideas, ensuring that decisions are based on facts, not just gut feeling. Confirmation bias happens when we only pay attention to information that supports our existing beliefs, ignoring evidence that might contradict them. This can lead to poor decisions because we're not seeing the full picture. To combat confirmation bias, actively look for opposing viewpoints and encourage debate within your team. This approach helps ensure that all relevant information is considered before making a final call. Groupthink is a pitfall where the desire for harmony in a group leads to poor decisions. Team members may avoid voicing concerns to keep the peace, resulting in missed risks or overlooked opportunities. To prevent groupthink, create an environment where dissent is valued. Assign a devil's advocate in meetings to challenge ideas and ensure all perspectives are heard before reaching a consensus. Sometimes, decisions are made without enough data to back them up. This can happen due to time pressure or simply not knowing where to look for information. To avoid this pitfall, establish a process for gathering and analyzing relevant data before making important choices. Make sure your team knows how to access the information they need and encourage them to ask questions if something isn't clear. The flip side, some teams get stuck in analysis paralysis, spending so much time gathering data that they never actually make a decision. This can slow down progress and frustrate everyone involved. To overcome this, set clear deadlines for decision-making and focus on collecting only the most relevant information. Remember, no decision is perfect, but timely action is often better than endless deliberation. Emotions can cloud our judgment, especially in high-pressure situations. Making decisions based on fear, anger, or excitement can lead to mistakes. To avoid emotional decision-making, take a step back and give yourself time to cool off before finalizing any big choices. Encourage your team to do the same and consider using structured decision-making tools to keep the process objective. Every decision carries some level of risk, but ignoring potential downsides can be costly. It's important to identify and assess risks before moving forward. Use tools like SWOT analysis to weigh strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. By openly discussing risks, you can develop strategies to mitigate them and make more informed choices. Focusing only on short-term gains can undermine long-term success. It's tempting to choose options that bring immediate results, but these may not be sustainable. To avoid this pitfall, always consider the long-term impact of your decisions. Balance quick wins with strategies that support your business's future growth and stability. When no one is clearly responsible for a decision, follow-through can suffer. Accountability ensures that decisions are implemented and results are tracked. Assign clear roles and responsibilities for each decision and set up regular check-ins to monitor progress. This keeps everyone on track and helps identify issues early. This communication can derail even the best decisions. If team members don't understand the reasoning behind a choice, they may not support it or execute it properly. To avoid this, communicate decisions clearly and explain the why behind them. Encourage questions and feedback to ensure everyone is on the same page. Stakeholders such as employees, customers, and partners can provide valuable insights. Ignoring their input can lead to resistance or missed opportunities. Involve key stakeholders early in the decision-making process and consider their perspectives. This not only improves buy-in but also leads to better, more informed decisions. Repeating the same mistakes is a sure sign that lessons aren't being learned. After every major decision, take time to review what worked and what didn't. Encourage a culture of continuous improvement by documenting lessons learned and sharing them with the team. This helps everyone grow and avoid repeating errors. Sticking rigidly to a decision, even when circumstances change, can be damaging. Flexibility allows you to adapt and respond to new information or challenges. Encourage your team to regularly reassess decisions and be open to making adjustments as needed. This mindset helps your business stay resilient and competitive. Data trends can reveal important patterns and opportunities. Ignoring them means missing out on valuable insights. Make it a habit to regularly review relevant data and adjust your strategies accordingly. This proactive approach helps you stay ahead of the competition and make smarter decisions. If your goals aren't clear, it's hard to make effective decisions. Start every decision-making process by defining what you want to achieve. Set specific, measurable objectives and communicate them to your team. This clarity helps guide your choices and keeps everyone focused on the same outcomes. What worked before won't always work again. Relying too heavily on past successes can blind you to new challenges or opportunities. Stay open to innovation and be willing to try new approaches. Encourage your team to experiment and learn from both successes and failures. Trying to make every decision yourself can lead to burnout and slow down your business. Effective delegation empowers your team and speeds up decision-making. Assign decision-making authority where appropriate and trust your team to handle their responsibilities. This not only lightens your load but also helps develop future leaders. Business environment is always changing. New technologies, regulations, and market trends can all impact your decisions. Stay informed about external factors and be ready to adjust your strategies as needed. Regularly scan the environment for changes that could affect your business and involve your team in these discussions. Assumptions can be dangerous if left unchecked. Before making big decisions, test your assumptions with small experiments or pilot projects. This approach helps you gather real-world feedback and reduce the risk of costly mistakes. Encourage your team to challenge assumptions and validate ideas before scaling up. Feedback from customers, employees, and partners is a valuable resource. Ignoring it can lead to missed opportunities for improvement. Create channels for regular feedback and act on what you learn. This shows your team and stakeholders that their input matters and helps you make better decisions. Setting goals that are too ambitious can set your team up for failure. While it's important to aim high, make sure your expectations are realistic and achievable. Break big goals into smaller, manageable steps and celebrate progress along the way. This keeps your team motivated and focused. Ethical considerations should always be part of your decision-making process. Ignoring ethics can damage your reputation and lead to legal trouble. Establish clear values and guidelines for your team and make sure every decision aligns with them. This builds trust with customers and partners. Making a decision is just the beginning. Without follow-up, even the best plans can fall apart. Set up regular check-ins to review progress and address any issues. This ensures that decisions are implemented effectively and goals are achieved. Failing to consider what your competitors are doing can leave you at a disadvantage. Regularly analyze your competition to identify threats and opportunities. Use this information to refine your strategies and stay ahead in the market. Recognizing and celebrating achievements boosts morale and motivates your team to keep striving for excellence. Don't overlook the importance of acknowledging wins, big or small. Make it a habit to celebrate successes and express appreciation for your team's hard work. Without proper documentation, it's easy to lose track of decisions and the reasoning behind them. Keep detailed records of key decisions, including the factors considered and the expected outcomes. This makes it easier to review and learn from past choices. Technology can streamline decision-making and provide valuable insights. Ignoring new tools or systems can put your business at a disadvantage. Stay updated on the latest technology trends and invest in tools that support smarter, faster decisions. Avoiding common decision-making pitfalls isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware, proactive, and willing to learn. By recognizing these traps and taking steps to avoid them, you can make smarter choices that drive your business forward. Remember, great decision-making is a skill that improves with practice, feedback, and a commitment to continuous improvement. Thanks for watching, and here's to your next smart business decision.